Our next speaker needs absolutely, I would hope, no introduction whatsoever. She is our Grand Marshall for 2018, Miss Sarah Phillips. Sarah has been the chairperson of TENI for too many years for me to remember, in my nervous state right now, and also was instrumental in the setting up of the trans queer support group. She also has wonderful taste in music and badges, and I don't know if that's going to be part of her speech, but a speech that I very much sprung on her this morning. So Sarah, if you'd like to say a few words.
Firstly, forgive me if I have to keep a look at my notes. As Claudia mentioned earlier, I never thought that I might need to speak this evening. Not something that I'm not used to, but obviously not expecting it. I wasn't prepared to a certain degree this morning. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Lord Mayor, Micheál McDonagh, for his kind words earlier. I think there's no doubt the Lord Mayor's office and Dublin City has definitely been very supportive of the Pride Parade and the Pride Festival over the last number of years. And that is crucial for any festival and any part of our community that we feel included. And the voice of our Lord Mayor saying these things is very important for us to hear. I would like to say that I'm very honoured, very much surprised, however, for being chosen as the Grand Marshal this year for 2018. This will be my 20th Pride this year, having started in 1998, coming to Pride. So actually having missed one in the middle for those mathematicians here, I actually feel very proud that this is my 20th. I'm also very proud of the fact that I'm only the third trans Grand Marshal, having followed in the footsteps of one of my heroes, the inimitable Dr. Lydia Foy. And I think we must remember, as part of Pride Festival every year, not to forget those heroes as we go on, because as we move into more prosperous times for our community and as things become better, we can forget those who fought for us and fought for our rights over those last 35 years specifically. And as Claudia mentioned, the first Pride Parade happened in 1983, and so much has happened in those last 35 years. There's been so much advancement in LGBTQI rights. For the trans community, they have come more recently, and we are very, I suppose, proud of the work that has gone on, both within our own community but also with the allies. And it is crucial for the trans community to have those allies. And it is even more important for our family, the LGBTQI family, to stick together and be solid within our resolve to continue to fight for our rights as we move forward. I think this year, 2018, again, as Claudia mentioned earlier in her initial introduction, has been a momentous year. So much has happened, and I won't go over all of them for you, but obviously the repeal of the 8th, and obviously, for me, within the trans community, the intersectionality and the solidarity of the letter that the Feministra and feminists in this country wrote on behalf and in solidarity with the trans community around ensuring that trans exclusionary radical feminists did not come here and talk about trans identities being invalid. And that's important, that solidarity is important, and it is important that we keep that family together. And this year, specifically, the fact that we have our theme as We Are Family is hugely symbolic. I think it is important that as we continually around the world have more attacks on our family, it is important that we continue to stick together. And we cannot take anything for granted, where the rights that we've fought for and won must always be continued to solidified and fought for and continue to be advanced. And we need to galvanise our family and our families and remember not to leave any of us behind. So please come along and join in Pride and enjoy the day. It's always a wonderful event. And thank you to the Pride Committee for choosing me and honouring me as the Pride Grand Marshal this year.